Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another reaction for The Last of Us. This is episode 5. Well, the way that last week ended, we kind of know what's going to be unfolding today. It's going to be kind of an interesting watch. I think it's going to be maybe the most action-packed episode we've had so far, especially if we had to get through all the kind of things that happen in the rest of the city stuff in the game. We've finally been introduced to Henry and Sam. Hopefully we get a little bit more backstory on them. It's going to be interesting to kind of see what changes they potentially have. I think there's more on the surface kind of going on between what's happening and why they're searching for Henry. Maybe he's done more than just what's gone on with the lady's brother. I'm excited to see what happens. Are we going to finally see the bloaters this episode? I mean, like I said, in the trailers, we've seen... There's a scene where it comes out of this hole. I'm kind of guessing that the hole we saw in last week's episode is going to come into play in that respect. It should be interesting to kind of see why this is happening and kind of maybe what other things we might see. And yeah, I'm excited to see all the potential we have of the fact that how Sam appears is going to be deaf and how that might change and impact the story a little bit. Guys, if you aren't subscribed, feel free to subscribe for more reaction episodes. We are now halfway through the season. I hope you're all enjoying it, and I'll see you after the reaction. Sounds like there's a lot of people about. Oh, this must be, I'm guessing this is a flashback. Maybe, or maybe not. That's a lot of people making a lot of noise. Jesus. Oh my God, brutality, Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. They just like take all the people in to like mess them up. Blood everywhere. She's just like, I'm just gonna walk in and I'm just gonna pretend to be nice or have a nice soft voice.
You know, Perry.
I'm gonna kill you all. So the soldier's name is Perry.
Where is Henry?
Yep.
Where is Henry?
She's out for him completely.
He didn't say. I swear, I've told you everything I know.
And yeah, you're still gonna die, my friend.
Of course you have. You're a rat.
From one tyranny into another.
He's not my 7th priority, Perry. Is that what he is to you?
If she ain't gonna get her hands dirty, but she's demanding everything else. I hate people like that.
No, we are not really putting them on trial. When you're done, burn the bodies. It's faster.
Oh, she is a bitch. And he's just gonna follow along? I had hope for him slightly. I'm assuming that Joel and Ellie are already here. And they're just sleeping right now. The thing is, though, it seemed like when they first arrived in Kansas City that Fedra had already fallen. But now they're showing it. So if this is like the same... Oh, wait. He is him. Ah. Okay, now we're getting some backstory to last week then.
Whatever you brought.
Oh, he's going with them in VisiPad things to write on. Like tracing paper, right?
He's scared. Yeah. Well, he saw a lot. Nothing I can do about that now.
I mean... I think I'd be pretty scared as well if I was on the run. He's saying he's a hero. He's got to be strong. Super Sam. Yeah, so there was a time jump. We're now just going back into where we kind of probably are from last week, I guess. And they're going to hit the fighting from like Joel and Ellie, I guess, perhaps. Gonna give him the mask. Oh, this episode's gonna be heartbreaking, isn't it? Oh, I'm already not feeling good. Oh God. Oh, they're gonna rip our hearts out all over again. Oh, here we go. So they were nearby. So maybe they've been tailing them this whole time? Well, that's the one they went in. So yeah, they followed them in, basically.
Joel!
We're back up to date though.
We want to help you.
Okay.
Well, they want help themselves.
Okay,
He doesn't know what to say. I
don't know what the next step is with something like this.
Yeah. Well, this is nice at least.
Look, you ate, we didn't kill each other. Let's call this a win-win and move on.
Find a way out. And when the sun's up, I'll show you one.
Are they changing the sewers scene then? Or should be slightly different? But they said don't go into the underground, which is also where the infected probably are because of what we saw last week with the hole.
I show the way. You clear the way.
So he's the brains and Joel's the brawn. Oh, joke book. Kills all. Are these streets?
Highways.
Oh, okay.
Downtown. Us. This whole area belongs to Kathleen.
Go under or over, but there's no way of going over if the highways belong to them. Oh, this is gonna go badly. That they're gonna be in the tunnels when shit happens.
Oh, there's infected. Just not on the surface.
Oh, they do know
drove them
then.
underground 15 years ago and never let them come back up.
Not
So the
15
good thing is
years.
fast motherfuckers.
I mean, it's a plan.
They're saying they're going to help us escape.
They didn't agree yet.
Right?
They're changing the order up. The tunnels are coming first. The escape comes second. Because something clearly is going to go wrong. I love how all four of their lights are like slightly different colors. I know it's a weird small touch, but I love how Ellie's already been like, I'm just going to full on take care of this kid. It's like, put her arm around her and be like, come on then. Considering there was maybe shitloads of dead down here, there doesn't seem to be many corpses or blood stains or even signs of infection. I mean, maybe they're not fully underground yet, but yep. Here are the tunnels, like the classroom and stuff, and all the kids' drawings. The people seemingly maybe held up in here. The people were, oh look, it's the goal. Yeah, this is all inside the city this time.
What happened to them?
Maybe they didn't follow the rules and they all got infected.
Is Ish gonna be here? Is that his name? I think it's ISH, right? Oh look, that's in the game. Always the smile when it's a game stuff. Oh, the comics as well.
No way.
Yes.
I love these. To the edge of the universe.
I love that dynamic.
Endure. Survive. Endure. Survive. Fuck yeah, man.
Sam, he got sick. Leukemia.
Oh my god.
There was one drug that worked, and it belonged to Fedra. And if I wanted some, I was gonna take something big.
Bringing down the whole movement
The leader of the resistance movement in Kansas City,
to save his brother.
and Kathleen's brother. I am the bad guy because I did a bad guy thing.
One of those things again where it's just like, I mean, you'd do anything to save your family. Wonder why they're having this conversation. If they're looking to move out through the whole tunnel system, why don't they just keep going? I wonder if Fedra actually kept the infected at bay as well. That's why they're starting to break through, because they're not keeping the infected at bay anymore.
We're with you.
They're all gonna die, and I'm gonna relish in it. Why see them all dying? Because I don't see how they'll necessarily come out of it. I mean, they may not show them die, but... Oh, it's the housing estate. So they've got out fairly easily. They did actually follow them out to sea. I forgot about that in the game. The car comes out and everything, but we know where we are.
I'm gonna ask you a million more times, and he's like,
Oh, Jesus. And he's like, boom.
Go!
Wait, that's the sniper at the end of the house. Or at the end of the street. Oh, shit, they had a lookout. They're probably mobilizing the whole thing now. Someone's radioed in or something.
Do you trust me?
Oh, it's a big question. I don't think she fully believed if she does or not. How much bloody ammo has he got? Wait, what? It's an old man? Is he part of the resistance? Like, can you quick fire? What do you have to do? You only have to put the gun down. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, God.
Run!
Jesus Christ. Let us full on get out of the way. Nice. Well, hold on. If they'd driven them out from underground or killed them or... Uh-oh. Oh my god, all the like, just from a performance point of view, like for potential stunners, looking at Ellie with all that shit is flying around her then? Jesus. Take one of them out, Joel!
Just let the kids go.
No.
Not even kids? You heartless bitch.
Well, Sam's with you.
Oh, what a cow.
But did you ever stop to think that maybe he was supposed to die?
He's just a fucking kid.
Oh my god. Oh, I hope she gets killed so bad, like in such a like a vicious way. Come on, big boy blower, where are you? Turn up in that fire. We know you're there from the trailers. Yes. Oh, come on. It ends the way it ends, you bitch. Oh my God, there's about to be so many. Oh my God. The silence. There's so many. Oh my God. Yeah, I think Ellie, Sam, and Henry should run. Like, go. Why are they staying there? Just go to the house. Is he gonna like get in the car? Oh my God, the fact she's right in the middle of all this. Oh, that's such a small window. Oh, nice. Did he just shoot himself in the head? I think he did. Oh, where's big boy? Oh my God. Oh. He's like, nah, bitch, not happening. Come here. Oh, he's about to get killed. Oh, it's like in the games where he... Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, he just full ripped his head off. Wait, is that another? Oh my God, is that another kid one? That is just a kid clicker. What? Oh my God, we haven't seen that before. Holy crap. Oh no. Again, how much ammo has that sniper got? Oh, let's go. I'm guessing he's just got a bit. Where's Lady? Yes, come on. Gets shot through the head. Or just run over or something. Oh, it's the kid again. Yes! Oh my God! Oh my God, but yes! That blow is still about. Nah, this city belongs to the infected now. Oh my God. And now there's a nice motel a little bit far away. No radio tower though. Assuming this is gonna be the same outcome.
Look, I don't know exactly how I'm getting to Wyoming. I'm probably walking.
Oh, is he gonna be like, you can come with us?
You know, if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh. What's gonna happen? It's gonna go the way it's gonna go. Oh, we didn't get a little robot either. Or did we? She got something for him. Are you ever scared? She'd be like, never or all the time.
Do I not look scared?
What Henry said at the beginning.
I'm scared all the time. Scorpions.
Bless him. Look at his face.
Is it still you inside?
Oh no. Oh, oh, he's telling her. But that's spreading, so he's not immune or anything. Are they gonna like try and do something? Oh my God. Oh. They're trying to do blood transfusion. I mean, this probably is not gonna work, but imagine if it did, the change that this would be. The fact that she's trying though. I don't think it's gonna work though. I mean, does she even honestly believe it's gonna work? I mean, I guess she would. She wouldn't just cut her hand for the sake of trying to ease his pain. Oh my God. This is heartbreaking. I don't think this is gonna work.
I promise.
Their dynamic has been one of the best things of this episode though. What a good Ellie moment. Oh. Oh no. No. Oh my God. We know how this is gonna go.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun, Henry. Give me the gun.
Wow. What did she put on it?
Which way's west?
I said, I got to start walking. Time to start walking. Well, you know, they might be able to find another car somewhere. Actually, they probably couldn't. They had one because they made a battery. Although, I'm sorry. And that was episode 5 of The Last of Us. It was a solid episode. There was a lot that was very similar to the game. There was quite a few things that had changed. And, you know, another quite harrowing episode. I'm trying to think now. I'm like thinking kind of now that we're 5 episodes in, how many episodes have kind of ended, not necessarily on a good note, because I wouldn't say any of them really do. Oh, I guess episode 3 does, or like a happier note. But you know, there's another one where it pulls out our emotions. Yeah, the fact that they've changed the ending of the fact that Sam, you know, still dies, Henry still kills himself as well. The fact that Ellie tried to save him with her blood, it's just like, ooh. Like, I like that change, that she's trying to do something even before she's, you know, she wants to get to a place where she can help people because she's immune. It's like, even now she's like, okay, I can do something here. And it's like, unfortunately you couldn't, you know, and that's why even why she put I'm sorry, I'm guessing, on the kind of note for the grave. Like, she tried, it didn't work. And like, you know, I feel like every episode is kind of going through, she's trying to, like, you know, do stuff and it's just not working. And she's like, can I even help at all? I think in this episode though, Bella Ramsey shined for me. Like, the little kind of dynamic that Sam and Ellie have is like really nice. And I actually watched the before I recorded this, I watched the behind the scenes thing for episode 5, which I don't necessarily normally do until kind of later on. And even just seeing the way that they're like, a bunch of the actors kind of, they all learned ASL and were kind of interacting with the actor who plays Sam. It's like, even those kind of nice touches, you can kind of see how that potentially kind of fed into her performance. She goes from kind of, you know, trying to be this stoic, oh, I need to be alive and I need to be a badass, to she's just being a kid again, you know what I mean? From the comics, again, another game kind of throwback. And it's just nice to see her kind of mellow back into what she probably would potentially be doing back in the safe zone. You know, like, even in the games, we never saw that kind of before section. We had it briefly before the Left Behind DLC, but even then you don't actually see kind of what she was up to. Like, I do wonder in the flashback if we'll actually end up seeing something like that. Like, if we'll be like, oh yeah, you know, here's the Riley stuff, but like, they kind of see her maybe in class or like at school. I think that'd be pretty cool to see, kind of just like how she was actually just being a kid or whatever. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff in there for like game fans, the whole section of being like underground. I mean, we saw the ish drawings, so if anyone that kind of knows the games, then anyone that like knows the lore with that kind of thing, it's pretty cool to see. You know, it's only alluded to slightly, but the fact that, you know, having that extra kind of knowledge if you've kind of played the source material, I think it's pretty cool. And seeing a few of those things, other things realized. I mean, we had like the kind of drawings on the walls, we had the goals. It's always kind of nice to kind of see those like little touches, you know. I do like the fact as well that it kind of didn't fully move away. Like, I mean, I completely forgot, I said it, this is in reaction. I forgot that the like the resistance kind of follow those guys out of the city. Like, I completely forgot about that. And so even when that happened, like, I was surprised, but seeing it all kind of happen within the limits of the city, just kind of outside of the zone of kind of where the resistance go, I think it was pretty cool. And oh my god, that infected section, you know, I was expecting zombies. I wasn't expecting literally probably like 100 bloody zombies to be coming out of that ground. They're just like pouring out of it, and then the bloater appears, and like, even like, again, smallest little details, animation details. The fact that we saw Perry, like the soldier dude, full on get like turned around and then had his like full on like jaw and head ripped off. I mean, we don't really see like detail, but like knowing like in the game when you die to the bloater, that is how it happens. I'm just like, mwah, yes, small little details. Oh my god. And the biggest kind of like shock for me, I feel like, in the episode, like, you know, excluding kind of the death of Sam and kind of how that happened, because, you know, we could kind of guess that was probably going to happen because The Last of Us is not exactly a happy story, was seeing a child like zombie that had been around for a while, you know, like obviously you've seen Sam and he just turned. The fact that we actually saw a clicker variant, like child, which I don't think we've ever seen even in the games, I was just like, whoa. And the way that it comes in the car after Ellie and like just the flips, I was like, oh my God. And the fact that then we then saw it again and it took down what's her face, you know, head bitch. I can't remember her name. I'm really bad at like remembering kind of these newer characters' names. I guess we haven't necessarily had time to kind of stew with them and like get to really know them. And I just, oh my God, I hated her so much. I mean, it's a good thing, you know. I said last week, we're gonna learn to love some of these characters. We're gonna learn to hate them. And by when I say learn to hate, I mean learn to love to hate. You know, she plays that part so well where I'm just like, oh. So when her downfall, I'm like, yeah. So I think, you know, when you have a villain like that, it's really good because, you know, you don't want to just be like, oh, they're bad. Oh, anyway, it's like, oh, I want to see your downfall. So yeah, props to those guys for kind of having that happen. Seeing just like the kind of the carnage going on as well, like all of the freaking, like seeing all of the kind of resistance start dying and are getting like overrun, and even like having Ellie in the middle of that constantly like moving around and Joel just covering her completely, and the fact they changed it to kind of be at nighttime, it just makes it all kind of, the tension is just like higher. I mean, we can kind of assume that she, you know, she's gonna make it out alive, but the fact that like you have to imagine like as Joel, you're looking for her, but like because it's so dark, you don't necessarily know what's happening, and like things could have like potentially changed or happened, or is there gonna be a bad guy that pops up somewhere? Is Joel even gonna get attacked? You know, it was tense. I think this episode did a very good job of kind of having tense moments that, you know, as a game person, you may kind of know how it's gonna go, but nothing is for certain. Like stuff changes all the time, beats change all the time. You know, we don't know what's fully gonna happen. It was an absolutely solid episode. It's funny how I've like started like kind of rating them. I think I was actually thinking in my head like kind of where I'd place it in terms of, you know, I've given some episodes like a 10, some an 8, some a 9. Definitely a 9. It's better than last week's episode. But like, where would I put it in the comparison to the other ones? You know, it had the most action, especially towards the end, which I'm really happy we got to see more infected finally again. But then I'm like, okay, well, episode 2 kind of ended not the same way, but like similar, right? In terms of we got kind of introduced and shown all these massive amounts of infected. I think the thing that stands out more to me in episode 2 is the fact that we were kind of introduced and I saw all the differences that happened between the game and the show, which kind of sticks with me more, I feel like. I think if I was to kind of think back on these episodes, I think, you know, episode 2 is the one where we're introduced to all the changes, and it shocks me more that seeing all this kind of happening was still like amazingly cool. But I think I would probably say this is, out of all the 5 episodes so far, I'd say this is like number 4. I think my order would be 3, 1, 2, this one, and then last week's. Again, they're all amazing so far. Comparing it to some other things and kind of, I'm trying to think how I'd necessarily want it to be better. Because, you know, I say this and I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, the fact that we also, you know, it didn't just end at us seeing them die. It was actually like, hey, here's them having a grave scene. And the fact that we're seeing kind of Joel be like, oh my God, I've got to kind of still go through this, and I'm seeing all this happening, and like he's starting to get way more feelings with Ellie, you know, they're starting to become closer, and the fact that you now have these 2 characters which are very like reflective of those 2, and then this now happened, it's like he's scared, I feel like, for the first time in a long time, you know, he doesn't want this kind of to happen to the girl that he loves, you know, and so I think it's pretty cool to kind of start seeing that kind of stuff. But now we have a little bit of a wait to go, you know. We may have had an earlier episode. I realized this kind of during the week. We had this episode earlier, so yeah, we've had it twice this week, but now we gotta wait, what, 9 days-ish for the next episode, which I guess is actually kind of a good place to do it, because, you know, we're gonna be kind of completely moving on seasons into next week. I'm excited. We're finally gonna see Tommy again, though. I also watched the next time trailer, so we definitely know that's happening. Also, the fact that we're gonna see more of actual main town Jackson next week, we never really saw that in the first game. It was always in the second one. I'm excited to kind of see what they introduced there. Like, you know, we may end up seeing like a younger Dina, you never know, kind of setting up stuff for season 2. So I think it should be pretty interesting to kind of see all that stuff happening. I'm wondering what's gonna happen next week, though, because it seems like also in the trailer, potential spoilers ahead, the last shot of that trailer seemed to show Ellie firing off at people, but Joel didn't look like the best. Like, it looked like he was kind of on the horse but not riding it, which makes me think that we're gonna see him get hurt next week, which makes me think that maybe next week's episode will end after the university section, which means that it'll be a pretty like kind of speedy episode. So it should be interesting to kind of see all that stuff unfold. But, you know, as always, I'm excited. Guys, let me know down below what kind of things you liked from this episode, what you maybe didn't like as well. Kind of let me know whereabouts your episode rankings are as well. Like, kind of what would you put as your favorite so far? What's your least favorite? I would actually love to know. We are now halfway through the season, and I can't wait to see what unfolds next time. But as always, thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you all in over a week's time at this point. Have a fantastic one. Thank you so much again for watching, and take care. Bye-bye.